So I was reading a book at work, and one of my colleagues asked me what I was reading. I tell her what book I'm reading and that I'm working on a project called The Black Curriculum. Her reply? Oh, well, that's awesome. And yeah, so I'm going over there. And here I am thinking, oh wait, so you don't want to hear about how black lives are affected by white supremacy? No, wait, don't go. Let's talk about racial inequality. Well, wait, this book covers police brutality. Well, looks like it's just you and me now. Where should we start? Oh wait, give me 1 sec. I gotta grab a drink. Been around the world, Okay, so I got my mug. Let's start with this clip.
The white power structure today is just as much interested in perpetuating slavery as the white power structure was 100 years ago, only now they use modern methods of doing so. And realizing that the black people in this country are waking up and becoming filled with a desire to be looked upon as men and as human beings, the white power structure, to slow down that struggle for freedom and human dignity, uses tricks. 100 years ago they could do it with chains. Today they use tricks, and one of the tricks that they've invented is this token integration, to get Negro, so-called Negro leaders to accept a few token crumbs of integration that don't solve any problem for the masses of black people in this country whatsoever, but it does make the hand-picked Negroes be satisfied, to slow down the cry of the masses.
The Autobiography of Malcolm X. Now, in my opinion, it's got to be one of the most powerful, transformative, and enlightened autobiographies out there. By way of meetings and interviews, Malcolm X himself sits down with Alex Haley, author of Roots, and Malcolm recounts the elaborate details of his life, as far back as he can remember. Now, to me, the life of Malcolm X resembles that of the life of Paul in the Bible. Both had a tremendous self-awakening that altered the rest of their lives. Both of their names were changed. Both knew their own purpose. And finally, both have taken the time to re-examine themselves. His personal experiences, convictions, and rage as a black man in the U.S. sparked a flame that ignited not only the Muslim temples in Harlem, but also around the world. Malcolm X wholeheartedly believed that he had a message for the black man, and he did everything in his power to share it, by any means necessary. By any means necessary. This saying has been taken out of context numerous times. You see, because of Malcolm X's militant and assertive nature of ministry, this phrase was misused by others. It basically meant that these black brothers and sisters had to find other ways to not only face obstacles, but to find ways to conquer and dissolve said obstacles. Similar to other influential icons, Malcolm X knew his truth. Now let's face it, when the truth is so real to you, you don't need any motivation to go out and share what can possibly change someone's life. This autobiography answers questions like, what role did Malcolm's parents play in his life? How did he meet and grow close to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? What were his views on the civil rights movement? What was the public perception of Malcolm X? What does the X in Malcolm X stand for? This autobiography explores the narrative of not only a black man addressing hard-hitting issues such as segregation, slavery, and racial inequality, but it gives transparency of a voice of conviction that stemmed by his truth. This book is a must-read if you want to understand a portion of the black experience from a ground level. It can be purchased from your local bookstore or found in your local library. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a bit nostalgic. Pardon me. Fast forward to 2016. And I bet you don't have to scratch your head too long to realize that most of the prevalent issues going on in the book are still occurring today. I mean, who knew that one could literally take a stand by sitting down? Let me grab my drink. Oh man, this is good. What's in this? This has been the Black Curriculum. Something new,